lots and lots of exciting energy. Like, I was starting to feel this exciting energy yesterday, and didn't really know where it was coming from or what was causing it. And then after a stressful day at work today, there is just so much excitement, so many wonderful things that I feel like this collective is going to be looking forward to. There's just like this exciting energy, and it's 100% inner child healing. There's like an emotion, there's a lots of emotion tied to this. So some of you may have recently just gotten some good news. For me personally, I just got news that my dad and his wife, they needed to move out, and they got their 90-day notice that they had to move out because the owner is selling the house, and they live about half an hour south from where my fiance and I live. And we just got news today that they are moving right up the road from us. And for some, having your parents that close by isn't something to celebrate, but we really get along with my dad and my stepmom, and I have two younger brothers who are still, in high school that are living with them. And so having them close by is going to be very, very, very healing for us. They are our biggest supporters. Oh, I'm getting really emotional. So the reason I'm sharing this is because I'm very closely tied to the collective I am in, and I read for the collective that I am in. So if you're seeing this message, there may be a message in here for you, or this could be a sign. But there's a lot of inner child healing, and the reason that this is inner child healing for me, I will share just in case it resonates with someone that's watching this, is I haven't lived close to my dad. I haven't lived with my dad since I was 9 years old. Him and my mum separated when I was 9 years old, and I was very, very close to my dad and felt very emotionally attached to my dad. And that was very traumatizing. That from then on, it became very, very traumatizing. My grandmother died that same year. She was living with us. She was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, and she was living with us that year, and it was just a mess. And that's when all my trauma really, really started to solidify into something that was a tangible experience for me. I just saw the tower there, and then my sister and I were involuntarily estranged from our dad growing up until about 7 years ago. So we've been catching up in the last 7 years, healing in the last 7 years. We were estranged against our will, and he was estranged from us against his will. Fill in the blanks. So this feels very significant for me. So whatever good news is coming in for this collective, this feels very tied to the full moon. Okay, let me check the full moon. This is my astrological almanac, and did you see that? I just opened up to the lunations. So it's happening 7th of October, which is today's the 7th of October in Australia. So it's today's energy whenever you're seeing this. Let me just check the timing. 2:47 p.m. So it's literally pretty much just happened, because it is an hour ago, 3:44 p.m. So it's been happening for an hour, and it's happening in my 9th house, okay, at 14 degrees of Aries, and I have Saturn there as well. So it's so the full moon in Aries is opposing the sun in Libra at 14 degrees, but it's also it's conjuncting my Saturn in Aries at 13 degrees, and that happened at 1:51 p.m, which I am interested. I wonder when I got that text from them. Yeah, 1:30 I got the text from them saying that they will be moving this Friday. So that's very significant, and that has a lot to do with my Saturn return energy. I am heading into my Saturn return this year and next year. Sorry to like just yap about this, but I just felt the need to talk about that, just in case whoever sees this, like there may be similarities in my story or what I've shared, or similarities around things coming in around the full moon, okay, that are very, very much tied to inner child healing, and healing of your self-concept as well, okay. I'm not saying it's going to be the same thing that it is for me. I'm just experiencing these feelings now. Like I've just processed that they're going to be moving 100 meters up the road from where I live, and I'm getting married in 1 month, and just having them a stone's throw away is going to be very, very significant. It's very strange. I don't know why I'm getting emotional. Like I'm holding myself back from crying right now. I don't know why that's emotional for me. But so there's essentially what I'm saying is this is all coming up as I've sat down to channel this, because it's likely connected to what today's message is going to be, because it's likely connected to the collective's channeled message, okay. Spirit always guides me to speak on personal experience wherever I can, but it's only ever when it becomes relevant to a reading. So this just, even if this stuff isn't happening, yeah, the guidance, the Hierophant, Spirit's like, yes, we're telling you. Even if this sort of, you're not noticing this type of energy, but you just feel a reason to stay and listen to this message, and you may get something from this message, even if it's not completely resonating right now. It may resonate after. Okay, thank you, Spirit. The Knight of Swords, I knew it. I knew that this was tied to, do you remember, okay, if you've been here for the last month or so when I started doing these readings again, do you remember when I was talking about someone coming in and either doing something or saying something or something happening, right? This Knight of Cups, and it heals you. There is a wound. Do you remember what I was talking about? A wound that you cannot heal on your own. This specific thing that this is tied to, this is not a wound that you can heal. Like, we don't have the tool to heal this. This is something that someone else externally has to heal. An event, right? Knights are it's like an event of something. This is happening now. So Spirit's telling me that's what this situation is tied to. The fact that I've just had news that my parents are moving close to me, okay? It's healing something deep within me, and it's going to allow this energy, whatever it is that cannot be healed for you. Spirit's saying this is happening now, okay? And it's happening with the full moon. And I feel like I remember saying that, something about the next full moon. I remember referencing something happening at the next full moon, which is literally tonight or now. It's happened an hour ago, peaked an hour ago. So things are going to start to be moving very, very quickly. Your like this full moon energy is bringing in changes very, very quickly. Okay, invitations, offers, opportunities, like very quick, very fast, and it's gonna. Something may require your attention or your decisions. Like, you may need to make a quick decision but like you may be asked to walk away from something, or let an old way of being go, let an old, for some of you I'm getting that you're getting your dream Like you're waiting to hear back from a job. You applied for a job, or you've been waiting to hear back from a job or an opportunity. Whatever you've been waiting to hear back from, you're going to get it. It's coming in very quickly. Yeah, something that you've been working on for a while now. Okay. But it's bittersweet. There's that bittersweet energy. You have to leave something behind. You have to leave, maybe some of you have been needing this and wanting this, but like I'm seeing a lot of people moving on from old work, like from the workplace that you're currently at, and it's bittersweet. You're getting what you want, but in order for that to happen, you have to let something go, leave something behind. It's funny. So Spirit's bringing my mind to the type of energy that I'm explaining is they're wanting me to use my parents as an example. So on their end, they're moving here to where I am. They're moving closer to family. It's going to be, that's a blessing for them. But in order for that to happen, and they're getting security, they've gotten good news back. They've got the house. They've been approved for a house, and it's right up the road from their daughter's house. But in order for that to happen, they have to move out of their town that they love. They love the town that they are currently living in, and it's sad. It's sad, but so it's like a bittersweet kind of energy. So that bittersweet kind of energy is something that is tied around this. Whatever this is, it's whatever this offer is, whatever this Nine of Cups energy is for you, it's healing something within you, but it's asking you to step out of your comfort zone. It's asking you to step into newness. Death card, death and rebirth. Check where you have Aries in your astrological chart. Check the house. Everyone has houses. Even if you don't have a sign in that house. A planet in that house. Everyone has a house. So because I'm a Leo rising, it means that I have Aries ruling over my 9th house. So Aries, so this full moon is hitting my 9th house. I do so happen to have Saturn there as well. But other people, you may or may not have a planet there, but everyone has a house. Whatever your ascendant is, that's the first house, and then it goes in order astrologically. So for me, my first house is in Leo, my second house is in Virgo, because Virgo comes after Leo. Then after Virgo, we've got Libra. Then after Libra, we've got Scorpio. Then after Scorpio, we've got Sagittarius, so on and so forth. That's how I have Sagittarius in the 5th house. So that's how that works. If you know what your ascendant is, you can work out your 12 houses based on moving astrologically in order. Don't know why I felt the need to talk about that. Maybe that is something that is specific or quite relevant. Spirit really wants you to check your astrological houses. If you know what your ascendant is, you can figure out where Aries is in your chart. Okay? And then you can see what house you have Aries in, and that house has themes. And you can look up what themes are of the 12th house, of the 5th house, or whatever house astrologically. And that will tell you what area of life this is happening. This full moon is happening for you. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune. So this is cycles. A new cycle is beginning. Because this situation is causing you to embrace change. You are embracing newness. You are embracing change. And as a result, you are embracing healing and abundance. But in order to do that, you do have to let go of the old and let go of something else in order to accept this. It's like, in order to accept this opportunity that you've been given, you're having to let go of something else. You're willing to do it, but it's still sad. Or you may miss the people that you work with, or you may miss the neighborhood or the town or whatever, right? But you're being asked to acknowledge it, and Spirit's saying, now this new opportunity, this new situation, the wheel is turned in your favor now. You're no longer having to worry about your security. No longer having to worry about your security, because your security is here. It's being offered to you. It just requires you to make some changes. Some sad, some bittersweet, uncomfortable changes. But ultimately, you know that this is for your highest good, that this is for a greater purpose. Knight of Wands, this is a new adventure. There is a lot of great new opportunities coming through after you step into this new, doorway, step through this new door. I don't think you realize just how abundant this next phase of your life is. You just think, it's like when this offer comes in, you're just like, oh, there's the answer I've been looking for. My problems are solved. This big looming stressful problem has been solved. You know, yes, I have to leave these people behind, or yes, I have to leave this job, or yes, it's bittersweet, it's sad, but you know, at least now I have a home, or at least now I have a stable job, or whatever the situation is. But Spirit's saying you don't realize, yes, it feels bittersweet, acknowledge that, but you don't realize just how abundant this new life, like you don't realize it, but you're actually stepping into a new life. And you won't know until you walk into the new life. There is a decision though, Spirit's saying, and it's interesting because I was hearing just say yes. Just say yes. And I'm channeling Love Story by Taylor Swift. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. So this could have something to do with love, but for a lot of you, it's not necessarily. It's just about making a decision to step into a new life. Spirit's saying, say yes. Say yes. Whatever offers come your way, whatever opportunities come your way, make sure you say yes. Even if you don't necessarily know how to make it happen, if you don't have a natural, like, automatic aversion to it, like if it doesn't actually feel wrong in your gut, if it just feels unsure, or there's some of you are getting an opportunity that you weren't really expecting, and it's very closely tied to your manifestation after a really difficult time. Yes, if there's something about this situation or this offer that is going to make you think, your intuition's going to be telling you, just like, say yes to this. Spirit's saying it's safe for you to say yes to this. Your intuition will be telling you, like, you'll be curious about it. Your intuition will be telling you, like, your intuition won't be telling you not to do it. You may question how to do it or whether you can do it, but you're not instantly going to have an aversion to saying yes to this thing. So, but part of you is like, I can't explain it, but part of me just feels like I should. For others of you, it may not be that obvious. Maybe it's just a simple, quiet curiosity, and Spirit's saying, just say yes. Say yes. The Judgment card came out, so this is really about, this is part of your soul's evolution and part of your soul's journey. This is one of those decisions, those life decisions you make that is really going to change the course, change the trajectory of your life, and lead you closer to the life that you have been trying to manifest. What is this? The King of Cups, yeah. A lot of you are much more evolved emotionally, psychologically than what you probably realize, okay? Some of you may be questioning whether this opportunity is okay for you to say yes, whether it's the right time for you to embark on this. Maybe you have a lot on your plate. But Spirit's saying, like, this is what, like, baby, just say yes. You are much more equipped to handle this now, even in the uncertainty, than where you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But I don't think you are in this place where you realize just how much you have grown and evolved and mastered yourself. Like, you're actually ready. So some of you may be questioning whether or not you're actually ready for this or not. Chariot, you are ready. Yes. Just say yes. Just say yes. This is what you've been asking for, and this is what you've been waiting for. Spirit, why would they be not aware that they are ready for this journey, for this new experience? Why would they be questioning justice? Three of Pentacles. I feel like you are just not sure whether it's the right time or whether it's whether you're able to balance it where you're at, or like some of you too, like haven't really seen the evidence of you being at a stage in your life where you would see this opportunity coming in. The opportunity is great. This is the thing you want. The offer is what you want and what you need. But you thought that things around you might have looked a little bit different, or you just didn't expect it to happen at this stage in your development. Like I feel like you think that maybe it would have come in not so soon. Some of you don't feel ready, or think that you're not ready. It's not that you don't feel ready, right? Because you're aligned to it. It's just that you're like, oh, I didn't think that, like, we're going now. Like, I'm qualified already. Like, I can just work this job. I don't need to have this or that. And they're like, Spirit's like, yeah, just say yes. If you get, it's come your way. This is what you've wanted. So I think for some of you you guys are further along than you think you are. And that realization not having like happened yet, you're like, oh, is this now? Like, are you sure? Like, it's all right for me to just step into this role? It's all right for me to just start pursuing this? Where it's like, yes, you are ready. No one's going to come and take this away from you. No one's going to come and... It's not a trick. This is you. You are ready. You are established. On a soul level, you are already established. You're already aligned to this. It's just a matter of this opportunity coming in to solidify it a little bit more, and now it just becomes like you're being recognized for it in some kind of way, and that's how it's coming about. Like, yeah, I think some of you thought that there was a little bit more work to be done when it comes to proving or solidifying your competency. I don't know how this is related. I don't know how this is coming about, but that's the general gist of it. You didn't think that this opportunity would come in yet based on where you're at. You thought that it would come in when you started. Maybe you were expecting to see some more results before this offer would come. Like you thought that the offer would come once things have already started to gain momentum. But it's like you're being recognized for it already, and then the momentum comes once you step into this role. It's almost like a very backwards way of like how you assumed things would go or things would be, but it's because you're already aligned to that. 8 of Swords. Yeah, don't keep yourself this is like assumptions and expectations. Don't become trapped by what you thought or how you thought it would go. It may throw some of you off a bit because you're like, I'm not wait, I'm not ready. I'm not mentally there yet. Spiritually you are, and you're mentally there, you want it, but you weren't expecting it. So you're like, wait. Like, give me a minute to just catch up. Like, give me a minute to... But some of you need to act upon, like, you need to make a decision very quickly. And some of you are going to feel like, wait, have I given myself enough time to think this through? Like, you need to be brave and trust that, hey, it doesn't matter. You will catch up as you do it. You can think on your feet. Some of you are worried about being out of your depth here, but you're not. And what's the worst that can happen? You are out of your depth. Okay, so then you pivot. You are someone who can. I'm hearing you are someone who can think on your feet, and you are someone who can. You can learn anything as long as you have the right information. Even then, if you know how to find information, you can learn anything you need to learn. Ten of Cups. Your happiness is here, guys. So just make sure you say yes. Take a leap of faith. Some of you are really going to need to make, you're really called to take a leap of faith here, because all that's missing is faith. Yeah. But you are aligned. This is what's meant to happen. This is what's happening for you. So yeah, this it's just interesting to me. Yeah, some of you feel too like a novice. And while you might be, that doesn't do anything, that doesn't have anything to do with your credibility. You don't need to be the best at something for you to have the opportunity to pursue it or to do it. It's just really interesting to me that this opportunity or this offer is coming through with the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, it could be like a relationship or a contract of some kind, but a lot of you it is public recognition. Someone is recognizing your efforts, your talents, your skills. And it's like, it could even be like someone offering to like a brand or something wanting to work with you. Yes. Ace of Wands and the Fool. It will be successful. You just need to say yes. You just need to say yes. Your skills are aligned. You know what you're doing. It's just caught you off guard, that's all. And you're like, wait. I thought that I had to have more followers than this. I thought that I had to have more experience in this. I thought that I had to do this for a few more months. But this person's like, doesn't matter. We can recognize the credibility in you, and we know that this is it will be a good return on our investment. So whatever this is, all you have to do is say yes. Spirit's saying, let us worry about the rest. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. Baby, just say yes. All right, I feel like it's a good place to end it. However, I just want to see if Spirit will give us any more information about around this Knight of Cups, why it's coming through as the Knight of Cups, not like the Ace of Pentacles. Like, it feels like someone's recognizing so it could be a promotion for some of you. It could be someone wanting to work with you, someone wanting to collaborate with you, a brand wanting to collaborate with you, work with you, sponsor you. I'm just trying to throw out there all of the different ways this energy, this Knight of Cups could show up. Someone wanting to, maybe someone wants to be in a relationship with you, and you thought, oh, I thought there was going to be a lot more back and forth of this. I thought we'd have to date for a lot longer. And they're like, well, I know that you're what I'm looking for. Do you, is this something, do you want to be with me? And maybe the answer is yes. Maybe well, yes, I do want to be with you, but I just I didn't think that you would ask me so soon. Or some of you are applying for a job and they're offering you the job on the spot. And you're like, wait, no interview process? They're like, I don't need to interview you. I know you're perfect for the job. Brand ambassador for some of you. You're being offered to be a brand ambassador. And you're like, wait, me? I have this amount of followers. They're like, it just feels right. It's divinely guided. You don't need to question them, but it's natural. Spirit's saying it's natural for you to question it, because it's you thought that you would have to have more credentials, more it's just happening in sort of a backwards way than to what you would have expected or what you have witnessed this type of thing going, how you've witnessed it going. Star. There's healing here, but also wishes coming true, because it's divinely guided. It's coming straight from Spirit. It's like one of those moments that it's like, this is on your path. It's meant to happen. 9 of Wands, and it's something that you've been waiting for a long time. Like, you haven't given up. You've consistently shown up time and time again. 10 of Pentacles. It's like, now your time to shine. It's Spirit saying, like, now things can be, the wealth that you're trying to come about is now has the opportunity to happen. The career you're trying to build, now it's starting to happen with this Knight of Cups. Can you tell me more about the Knight of Cups, please, Spirit? Page of Swords. Someone has been watching you. Someone recognizes you. Someone sees you, and they vibe. They vibe with you. They just know that they have an instinct about when it comes to you, and they may not be able to explain it, or they may not need to explain it. They may just reach out and go, hey, you're what we're looking for, or but it's hard for you to believe this because of past pain, past letdowns, past failures, past false starts even. Why is this opportunity coming through as a Knight of Cups instead of... See, even isn't that interesting? The message is even being reflected in the way that I'm interpreting the information. I'm like almost second guessing myself, because I'm like, wait, like that's the information that's come through. That's the way I've interpreted it without thinking about it too much. Now I'm overthinking, going, but why is it coming in as a Knight of Cups? It's the same energy. It's coming in and you're like, but wait, why is this happening now? Or shouldn't like this be happening? Wouldn't this happen if I had like millions of followers and I don't? Like, you're trying to make sense of it, because it just doesn't make sense in your brain. The Spirit's saying, what have you got to lose at this point? Just say yes. Sun, and then the 8 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Don't talk yourself into a spiral. Don't think yourself into a spiral about this. It's a message for me and for you. Don't worry about why. It's like, what's that saying? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Spirit's saying, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. It's here, it's happening. This is your reward. This is karmic justice for you. Especially with what, you've just gone through in the last couple of weeks. This is Saturn, something to do with Saturn in Pisces, Saturn in Aries, people. It's karmic justice. This is on your path. You were meant to do this. And it's a direct result of how you handled yourself in this last situation. Not a reward as in like, oh well, you behaved, so now you get this. It's like, this is because of the way that you handled yourself. And it would be different if you handled yourself in a different way. There would have been a different result. It's not good or bad. You decide whether something's good or bad. Regardless, it's just a direct result of how you handled the past situation. The Spirit wants you to be proud. Spirit wants you to celebrate. There is going to be cause for celebration, reason to celebrate. But don't look a gift horse in the mouth. When this offer comes, dare to take it. Dare to say yes. Dare to embark on a new journey. Dare to walk in a new direction. the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is a brand new beginning. It's creative, it's passionate, it's fiery, it's exciting, it's fun, it's adventurous. And it may come with some anxiety. But you're going to do it anyway, aren't you? You're not going to say no to something that... I'm hearing a lot of Taylor Swift references. When this Star card came out, I heard her new song, Wood. I'm bitchin', wishing on a falling star. Never did me any good. I don't need to knock on wood. Then I heard Love Story, and then Wildest Dreams. Yeah, this is something you've been very, very patiently waiting for, but you have grown bored of it. This is the break that you've been waiting for. This is a step in that direction towards your manifestations. What you've been trying to accomplish, what you've been trying to pursue. Spirit's like, this is what you've been asking for, and now you're going to question it. Don't look like you've tossed in the mouth. Just say yes. This is what you want. Just say yes. You don't need to overthink it, but there is a tendency to overthink it. There absolutely is a tendency to overthink it. So Spirit, I feel like this is coming in the next week. Okay, I wanted to say 24 hours, but in the next week or so this is happening. Tell me more about the timing of this. When this Knight of Cups is coming through for the collective who are resonating with this message. Tower. It's happening now. Now. I'm hearing, let's get out of this town, drive back to the city. That's Wildest Dreams. The Wildest Dreams are happening. I don't know, I am not a Taylor Swift fan, but I just did a reaction video on my other YouTube channel to her latest album, and I actually really like the album. So I don't know why I'm getting all this Taylor Swift song downloads. It must be related for me in some kind of way, but the fact that baby, just say yes. Wildest Dreams, Wishing on a Star. Spirit's like, this is happening now. You can't plan for this. It's happening now. You can't plan for this. This has been on the way to you. It arrives when it arrives, and apparently it's arriving now. What was that? Three of Pentacles. But within the next 3 days, 3 days to 3 weeks, this is like you're seeing a return on your investment. Ace of Cups, Four of Swords. I feel like you may have a dream about this, what this is, as confirmation. I don't know why I got that. But something about when you're sleeping. Something, this new opportunity coming to you whilst you're asleep. Okay? So, yeah, I feel like you might get an email or this offer, like someone might reach out, or you may get news about this whilst you're asleep. Three of Swords. Yeah, this new opportunity is going to be healing. It's going to be so healing for you. It's healing your relationship with not only your self-concept, but your confidence. There's a layer of, you're a very confident person, or you are when it comes to this. This is healing that completely. Yeah, look, death and rebirth. Huge changes coming because of the changes you've already made. Yeah, you're about to really, really, really be... It's almost like the vibe that I'm getting is like all of a sudden you wake up and you're just like in this new world, in this new energy, in this new state of being, and you're like, wait, everything in your life is gonna, like, in the next 3 weeks is gonna start reflecting the opportunities that you're getting. I just really feel like in the next, like, it's happening now, like it's happening in real time. It's already on its way to you. It's already almost here. Like, this is unexpected. It's happening very quickly, very unexpected, very, very quickly. Wow. Let me know in the comments if this is resonating with you, or if this has already started to happen. I'm actually so interested and keen to hear about how this manifests for you guys, and if it already has started to manifest. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And if you could give this video a thumbs up, it really helps push this message out to more people who may have a need for similar information or a similar message. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the comments.